Good day everyone, my name is Janine Domique Honrado. I am a pre-service early childhood education student from Central Luzon State University. We are currently studying school as a social system and the teacher and the community. I posted my questions on Facebook for my online forum discussions with the teachers. So I asked teachers how they build strong relationships with parents and the community, and how we can support new teachers. They all stressed open, respectful communication and seeing parents as partners. This means not just informing them, but actively listening, involving them in school life, and building trust. They share achievements and challenges to ensure integrated support for students. What I learned is that strong relationships are built on genuine partnership and mutual respect. For aspiring teachers, it's vital to give them guidance, practical experience, and communication skills training to confidently engage families and the community. When everyone works together, students truly benefit. As a future teacher, what are you most curious about in the aspect of building relationships with parents and community? As a future teacher, my greatest interest is in building sincere relationships with every family and community member such that they become absolutely necessary allies on our path of learning. I envision a classroom where learning thrives on these vital relationships. Creating bridges of trust and understanding with parents from all backgrounds is my main priority. Whether it's a fast chat, a message in their native language, or a friendly community celebration, I want to find outreach strategies that really resonate. Overcoming intimidation or hectic schedules, the aim is to make every parent feel valued and heard. I'm excited to discover genuine means to welcome parents into our classroom life so that they not only know but also really participate. This means creative, accessible approaches to participation through vital volunteering or projects that level their unique skills, making engagement meaningful despite other responsibilities. I hope to access the amazing wisdom of our society. Imagine a classroom hub where elders, local artisans, and parents eagerly exchange their viewpoints, experiences, and knowledge. Connecting students with these resources in the actual world can enhance learning and foster a deep sense of belonging. Who or what responses from the online community left a great impression or impact on you and why? I was really affected by the reply from Sir Ryan Ganitano, a teacher with expertise from both the Philippines and the United States. His ideas connected profoundly since they emphasize the real value of forming close ties with parents and the community, not just as a theoretical idea, but as a crucial component of student success. Celebrating success alongside tackling problems, he stressed on clear and consistent communication struck me as especially vital. It's simple to fall into the habit of only owning parents when there's an issue, but Sir Ryan's method stresses establishing a good, continuous relationship. His leadership experience in assisting pupil education and school improvement with parent groups and community partners offered a tangible illustration of how this collaboration can be developed, as it emphasizes the need of making parents and the neighborhood seem like regular travelers in the educational path. His ideas on mentorship, cultural awareness training, and planned opportunities for new instructors to develop these abilities were priceless. What challenges did your respondents encounter in building healthy relationships with parents and the community? When I talked to the teachers, they really emphasized the lack of resources as a major roadblock. They said that limited funding made it tough to organize meaningful events for parents and the community. They also mentioned that workshops and even basic communication tools were often underfunded. Staffing was another issue. They felt stretched thin and didn't have enough time to dedicate to building those important relationships with parents, and a lot of them felt like they hadn't received enough training on how to effectively engage with parents in the community, which made it even harder. How did they solve these challenges? To tackle the funding issues, the teachers told me they got creative. They actively looked for grants and tried to partner with local organizations to get support for their parent and community engagement initiatives. They also organized fundraising events to bring in extra resources to deal with the staffing shortage. They start recruiting parent volunteers and community members to help out with classroom activities and school events. They also collaborated with each other, sharing responsibilities and supporting each other. And to improve their skills, they made an effort to attend professional development workshops focused on communication, cultural sensitivity, and community engagement. Some even sought out mentorship from more experienced teachers who had a knack for building strong relationships with parents. Compare and contrast your would-be practices from your respondents' practices in terms of connecting with the community. My ideal approach stresses project-based cooperation and digital platforms. For contact, I would use social media, include the community and local benefit initiatives, build a friendly classroom, and look for local specialists. Teacher respondents concentrate on cultural bridges and resources restrictions. They use various channels of communication and recruit volunteers. Cultural sensitivity training is also done. They also are mentoring and communication. Through their methods vary, both solutions place great importance on community involvement, while theirs deals with resources and cultural facts. Mine depends on digital innovation. Adaptability is absolutely necessary. Local needs call for sensitive tools. Teachers have to deal with problems including cultural variances and scare means. While my approach gives innovation top priority, respondents stress cultural sensitivity and resourcefulness. Educators may develop closer school community connections by means of an awareness of these points of view. Overall reflection, what is one word that can describe your learning experiences through this activity and why? Insightful. This activity has been insightful because it required me to analyze different perspectives on community engagement in education by comparing my hypothetical practices with the real-world experiences of teachers, respondents. I gained a deeper understanding of the challenges and the strategies involved in building strong school-community relationships. This process has broadened my perspective and enhanced my ability to generate contextually relevant and practical responses.